Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new pick a card reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So for today's reading, we'll be looking into your upcoming 3 to 5 days from now. So what is going to be happening, maybe any important messages for that time, or certain events that might show up for you. So we'll see how and what will happen in the course of these upcoming 3 to 5 days for you. We have 3 piles to choose from as always. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description box, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading for today about what is going to happen for you in the upcoming 3 to 5 days. This is a timeless reading and is meant for the time when this reading finds you. So pile number 1 for your card today, you guys felt drawn to the blue hot air balloon. Very beautiful image, a lot of peaceful energy that I'm getting right away for you. And you guys also have the balloon dice. All right, so welcome to your reading, pile number 1. Let's start with your cards right away and let's see what is happening for you in this time, what is going to be the energy for you, and overall what you can expect. So let's see, Spirit Guides and Angels, can you please give us guidance for pile number 1? What is happening for pile number 1 over the next 3 to 5 days from whenever this reading finds them? What can pile number 1 expect over the next 3 to 5 days to happen? What is going to be their energy, any events or important messages that pile number 1 needs to know? Oh, we have the ladder here for you right away. This is very positive, climbing towards success. Okay, I already really like your energy, pile number 1. I think I'm gonna get one more oracle card and then we can see the cards. For pile number 1, what's happening over the next 3 to 5 days? All right, so let's see your cards here. First, we have Serenity. Find serenity in nature's embrace. Nature is your sanctuary. Okay, already a lot of peaceful and grounding energy, right? I really picked that up right from the beginning. So I feel over the next 3 to 5 days, some of you might be being called to do more like grounding activities, maybe be more in nature. Maybe this is something that is going to be good for you and help you in some kind of way over the next 3 to 5 days. But I feel like Spirit right away is saying like the next 3 to 5 days have this very peaceful, balanced, grounded energy for you. And I see a lot of you maybe spending more time by yourself or spending more time like reflecting, grounding your energy, especially now with the new year, you know, maybe you're feeling called to just kind of reflect and ground yourself a little bit more before things start to move again. So I do feel like some of you might be spending more time alone or just doing more grounding things, self-care as well. We have the moon, change in your life. Oh, changes in your life. Okay, so wow, changes in your life. We also have the torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Wow, and I was just saying how some of you might be like doing some self-reflection or wanting to spend more time alone. And I feel like this really ties well together. Okay, and you do have the moon energy, which sometimes can bring up confusions. And maybe that's why you're reflecting. This is interesting. We have dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. And we also, yeah, we saw the ladder with climbing towards success. Okay. So what is, oh, and we have one more card for you as well. We have the buds card, new beginnings and expansion. Wow, how fitting with the new year, right? New beginnings and expansion and climbing towards success. Oh, I really like this. I really like your energy, pile number 1. So first of all, I want to say you're going to have quite like peaceful, grounding next 3 to 5 days. I want to say like, I feel your energy is going to be, maybe you're spending more time at home, maybe spending more time by yourself, but it is for a very good reason. And I don't see it in the way of you're like isolating yourself, or you're not in the mood to be around people, or you're so confused and you just don't want to talk to anyone. In fact, I feel like this is such a positive, like introspective few days that you're going to have with yourself, because I kind of see you guys like maybe like reflecting, doing some inner work. We do have here spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So I do feel like maybe you're willingly wanting to just take some time for yourself to maybe think about life, think about your beliefs maybe, and whatever, just think and ground your energy, connect with yourself. I see you doing that over the next 3 to 5 days. And I feel like these days are going to be very powerful for you because they're going to bring a lot of clarity. So if some of you are dealing with some confusion about certain areas of your life, I feel like if you spend the next 3 to 5 days like grounding and connecting with yourself and sort of like distancing yourself from the distractions, right? Social media as well. And I feel like you're going to be able to come to a lot of conclusions, okay? It feels like you're going to come to conclusions that are going to help you expand in terms of your mindset, maybe your goals, and how you're going to go about things moving forward. Maybe some of you want to reflect on what are you going to do the next year, where do you want to put your attention, your focus into. And with changes in your life, I do feel like the conclusions that you're going to come to terms with in the next 3 to 5 days from this like self-reflection are going to bring you quite a lot of positive changes in your life. Because to me, it feels like what was making you confused is going away. And maybe that lack of clarity or lack of judgment that you were having, it's going to disappear, because it feels like through self-reflection, you're going to become enlightened or have a better understanding of something or become aware of something. And this is really going to help you spiritually develop. And I do see like there is this almost like this aha moment happening for you. It's such a beautiful energy, pile number 1. And I feel like this is really going to help you have a new beginning. Okay, most of you will watch this video when it comes out, which is I'm not really sure when I'm posting this. It could be before the new year or maybe a couple of days after the new year. But, aside from that, it does feel like it's going to trigger this sort of expansion in your mind. And with new beginnings, again, it feels like you're wanting to start something new and climb your way up towards it. But whatever aha moment you have, or like this idea that pops in your mind, is going to help you to really climb towards success. So to put it shortly, I feel like your energy is going to be more put towards you and sort of like making sense with yourself, or finding an answer within yourself that is going to help you expand. We do also have a distant friend is thinking of you. So this card can sometimes show up in the readings as your angels, your spirit guides wanting to send you a message that you're always being highly thought of. And I feel like that's how I'm seeing it in your reading, because there is so much about, spiritual development and spiritual connection and enlightenment and coming into terms with expansion. So I do feel like you need to hear also that you're very highly thought of from your angels and your spirit guides, and connect with them, right? It does feel like you are going to connect with them in the next few days. And this is, I feel, where your main focus is going to lie, pile number 3. Pile number 1. Oh my God, why did I call you pile number 3? Maybe you also fell drawn to pile number 3. Let's see your tarot cards to further see more here, pile number 1. What is happening over the next 3 to 5 days for you? Okay. So we have here the 9 of Wands. I feel like you are due for a break though. With the 9 of Wands showing up, I do feel like some of you really need like a break or a time off, because this can sometimes like show up as burnt out energy, but it also shows up when we are really close to something happening. So to me, it feels like you're in this energy of you're kind of feeling burnt out. So that's maybe why you need this like time to yourself, but also you're on the verge of, you're approaching such big like moment of awakening and enlightenment, and that aha moment that I was saying, that moment of expansion. So it does feel like this is a very interesting time for you. You also have the Queen of Cups. You have, oh, King of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. And also the Seven of Swords. Yeah, I just heard more something about like you keeping more to yourself in the next few days. Like, I feel like you should be spending more time, like sort of enjoying. I see you guys enjoying the smaller things in life. So you might see some friends who you love to connect with. You might see some people who are just very near and dear, close to your heart, maybe family members and something like that. Spending time with your pet. But I feel like you're really going to be just doing something really small, grounding activities, not really stretching yourself, because I feel like you need a break. Like spiritually, you need a break. Maybe you feel like your body doesn't need a break and you're like, come on, I want to do things. But I feel like spiritually, it's like your spirit, your soul, your mind needs a break for the next 3 to 5 days to just, you know, like put everything into place inside, put everything into place in terms of like your soul, right? It feels like your soul wants a break. Even though some of you might feel like your body doesn't feel tired, but maybe even your body feels tired, right? It feels like you need like a nice reset, to be honest. Like you need a nice couple of days to just reset yourself and just enjoy things that make you feel happy. And also with the King of Swords, like I'm kind of getting this energy that some of you might be even sticking to like a lot of discipline in the next few days. Like you might be maybe waking up earlier, or maybe eating healthier foods, or spending less time on social media. Like I see you doing something that is kind of disciplined. Like it doesn't feel like you're just doing whatever you want. It feels like you just want to like focus on yourself, focus on your goals, your routine maybe, and certain habits that you have. Maybe some of you like to meditate or to go exercise outside. So I see you kind of sticking to those kinds of like rituals that you have for yourself. And also, you know, spending time more at home with the Ten of Pentacles, maybe spending time with family members. But I feel with the Seven of Swords, I kind of got the energy to just like kind of be by yourself, or just keep close to those who are near and dear your heart in the next few days, because I feel like you just need sometimes to escape distractions. Because sometimes I see the Seven of Swords also as like distractions, you know, so it can show up as social media or people who are distracting you from what's important, or things that are distracting you from what's important for you. So I do feel like there's this message coming through to just focus on what matters and eliminate distractions in the next 3 to 5 days. I feel like it will be healthy for you guys to have this kind of reset. And let's get your last card to end your reading, pile number 1. Oh, sweet results awaits. And we also have climbing towards success. I do want to say though, like there's something about the next 3 to 5 days that even though they might feel a bit still, in a positive way though, not still in the like, oh my god, nothing, it's not happening. Still in the way of like, you're just enjoying peaceful and harmonious energy that's surrounding you. But I feel like behind the scenes, something is happening, you know, like even while you're enjoying your life and you're enjoying yourself, something feels like it's happening behind the scenes for you. Like, you know, you have climbing towards success and expansion and sweet results await. So maybe some work that you have been doing prior, it feels like something behind the scenes is happening in terms of that. Yeah, we have the turtle, which is slow moving energy again. Slow and steady wins the race. Wow. Yeah, I feel like this is exactly like the energy that I was picking up for you, pile number 1, throughout the whole reading. I do feel like the next 3 to 5 days might be a bit slow for you, but again, it's the like in the good way, in the way of like you have time for yourself, you have time to do things that make you happy, like small things, maybe grocery shopping or cleaning your house or playing a game you really like or watching a movie. Like I just see you doing really cozy things. And also I feel like Spirit wants to send you this message, because some of you might have a tendency to overwork yourself. Because I do feel like, you know, with the ladder here and the nine of wands, it's like you strive for a lot of things. Also King of Swords, like I feel like you're very disciplined, perfectionist, let's get it done type of people. And sometimes this can lead to burning you out. So I do feel like Spirit is saying to, you know, slow but steady wins the race. You're not in a rush. Don't exhaust yourself, just manage your energy. And I feel like you kind of need this sort of like reset, slowing down in the next 3 to 5 days so that you can get back to your work in a more productive way. So I do feel like some of you are feeling maybe a bit burnt out, so you could use these few days to just like take a break. But pile number 1, I feel like that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 2. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading for today, all about your upcoming 3 to 5 days and what is going to happen in this time for you. So pile number 2 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to the yellow hot air balloon card, as well as the airplane dice. Okay, welcome to your reading pile number 2. So let's get straight into your cards and let's see what is the energy for you in this time. What are maybe certain events that are going to be occurring, any important messages your guides have for you. And by the way, this is a timeless reading, so it's meant for the time when it finds you, the next 3 to 5 days. So let's start with some oracle cards and let's see. Pile number 2, spirit guides and angels, please give us messages for pile number 2 and let us know what exactly is happening for them. Oh, transformation. Wow. Right away, we have very powerful major energy coming up for you. I feel like transformation is one of those, like, one of the bigger, right, events or energies that can show up in a reading. So this is really interesting. Let's get the other oracle cards. Pile number 2. What is happening for the next 3 to 5 days? Pile number 2. What can they expect? Oh, good news. Oh my God, pile number 2. You're going to have such a positive reading. I can already feel it. Let's get one more. Okay, maybe a few more than that. But we're just going to take them. I'm sure they're coming out for a reason for you. And I'm going to get one more card. What's happening for pile number 2 over the next 3 to 5 days, Spirit? Okay, you got 2 cards. You're getting a lot of cards, pile number 2. Maybe it's going to be an eventful time for you. Let's see. So the first card that came out for you is transformation. Transformation is brewing. Embrace change and harness its magic. Wow. So yeah, pile number 2, I feel like as you're watching this video, as this video is showing up for you, it feels like you're currently undergoing transformation. You know, and transformation can last for some time, because in this card specifically, it's saying that transformation is brewing, embrace the change and harness its magic. So I do feel like when this reading finds you, it's like you're in that phase of you're undergoing transformation and things are changing in your life. So be accepting, embrace the change that's happening. It does feel like maybe you're having a transformative period. And, you know, I feel like usually transformations can last for like few months. Like we can be in a transformative phase for a few months where maybe we're coming to certain realizations and we're changing some things in our life. So I feel like this pile has a lot of like transformative energy already. We have the dog, protection from a powerful friend. So your guides want to say to you that you're protected in the next 3 to 5 days. You have target, a goal-oriented person. Oh, okay. I see you focusing on your goals in these days. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Wow. We also have the table, hard work ahead. Yeah, I was just saying how some of you might be focusing on your goals and then you have hard work ahead. So these days might be a bit busy for you, I'm not gonna lie. We have hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. Oh, protection from a powerful friend. And then you have, but look at this, you have hard work ahead, but then you have in need of help, assistance, and guidance. So even though you're maybe working, there's somebody that's going to help you out in this. And we have good news. Yeah, so we saw this one. Okay, pile number, I think I can maybe, no, actually, let's keep it like this because I think it's better this way. Okay. Oh, and we have these two. I almost forgot. You have a lot of cards. We have the bee. Wow. So I feel like you're going to be working a lot. Community, corporation, and sweetness. I'm noticing a pattern in your reading. There's a lot about work and there's a lot about I feel people helping you out as well, because we do have here community, corporation, right? And we had protection from a powerful friend. We have assistance and guidance. So I'm seeing this as like people showing up in your life to help you in terms of like your work, more of maybe like collaborators or teachers or mentors. Let's see the last card. We also have the broom, energy clearing and freshening. Wow, with the transformative energy, this is very beautiful. I love this, Polymer 2. I love your... Oh, I just heard a very straightforward message for you. So some of you might resonate with this, but I feel like a lot of you in this period, you're kind of getting really clear about your goals and what it is that you want to achieve. I feel like you're really, you know, with energy clearing and refreshing, freshening, I feel like you are in the spirit of your life. Maybe the kind of transformation that's happening for you is like you're getting really certain about your goals and what you want to achieve, and you're making sure that your energy that you're putting into it is going exactly towards your goals. I feel like in this time when this reading finds you, a lot of you might be preoccupied with certain goals, or maybe career goals that you want to achieve, maybe projects that you want to work on, or there are things that you're already working on. But I feel like in this spirit and over the next 3 to 5 days, a lot of you will be focusing on your goals. So think of something that is like maybe like a project or like a career goal that you have, or maybe even self-development goal that you have in mind. And I feel like this is where you'll be putting a lot of attention and focus into it. I am seeing a lot of project energy in this pile because a lot of times the, you know, birth, conception of a child or enterprise, I do like to see the child energy sometimes can show up in a reading as like you might be giving birth, right? For I feel for a smaller percentage of you, but because this is a general reading, I feel like for the most of you could be talking about maybe a project that you want to start developing, or maybe a project that you want to release or something like that. But I feel like in the next 3 to 5 days, you'll be really busy working, okay? Working on like a project or something like that, or maybe even studying for an exam for some of you. Like I'm sensing that kind of energy. It does feel like there is going to be people helping you out though. Like I don't feel like you're doing this alone. You might be working with some people, collaborating, working on some people on a project. Maybe you're studying in a group. Maybe from your work, you're doing something together with your colleagues or something like that. But I feel like in whatever you're working here, you're going to have some help and some helpers here, because you do have community and corporation. So it does feel like somebody is coming in to offer their help or guidance or advice in terms of this, their assistance in what you're trying to do. So it does feel like there is going to be somebody to help you maneuver you around, okay, push you in the right direction in terms of this, which is nice to see that you're getting the help that you need. Also, you have good news. So I do feel like some of you are gonna hear some pleasant news in the next 3 to 5 days. So expect to hear something good. Expect something positive, something nice that you will hear about. Wow, yeah, I love it. I love this energy, Palomber, too, because I feel like for what I'm picking up for you right now, it's like you're really focused on what you want. Like, you know, this is my goal, and this is what I'm gonna do. I'm putting my energy exactly towards my goal. I'm not gonna distract myself. So it seems like you're very focused. You have very laser focused energy, and this is really powerful. Also, I want to say that you're currently in a period of manifestation and transformation. So it's like you're focusing your energy in the right place, things around you are changing, and all together it's bringing some kind of manifestation to your life. So let's see your tarot cards, what your tarot cards have to say for the next 3 to 5 days. Wow, that's the 3 of Pentacles, guys, which is the exact card of like collaboration. Like, this is the card of collaboration. This is the card of teamwork, like working with other people on a project. So I do feel like the main thing that you will be doing over the next 3 to 5 days is collaborating with somebody and working with somebody on a project together with them. This could be, again, like a colleague, a friend, and maybe a mentor, a teacher that you have, but I feel like you'll be working together with some people here. We also have the Emperor. Yeah, and the Emperor, I feel like, okay, let me see what exactly is this about, but I feel like I know. We have the World. Ooh, the Tower. Yeah, so things are really changing for you. And the 10 of Pentacles, but this change is for the better for sure. Okay, some of you might be going shopping, I have to say. Like maybe you're gonna buy some clothes or something like that. I do see particularly the help that will be coming from in your life might be from a male or somebody who is like, they definitely know what they're doing, okay? Like because the Emperor energy can come forward as male energy most of the time, but maybe for some of you it doesn't matter really. But you will know this person because they're more experienced than you, and they're already pretty well established or successful in some kind of way. So that's why maybe you have like this guidance and assistance mentioned here, because it feels like you're getting guidance in terms of what you're working on from somebody who knows what they're doing. So this might be like a mentor or a guide for some of you who's coming in to help you with this. But there is a significant person that I feel you might be spending some time with them or just working with them. And here with the Tower and the Ten of Pentacles, the universe is saying to you, Paul number 2, that right now the kind of transformation that you're undergoing is very powerful. It's very powerful because I feel like a lot of you have recently like released something that was either like making you feel negative about yourself, or just it was making you feel very unstable in your energy, and like maybe it brought some kind of uncertainty to you. But I do feel with the broom, you did have like this energy of freshening up and just clearing things out of your life that no longer serve you. This is really setting you out to build long-term longevity, success in your life. Because I feel prior, you might have been feeling like you have been living under like this rocky, unsolid. It feels like there has been like this fire under your feet. Like, I don't know, that's what I picked up. It's like maybe things were constantly uncertain, or you didn't really know what you were doing or what's happening with your life and stuff like that. But I feel like since you've done some clearing up in your life and you got rid of things that were making you feel that way, now the universe is saying you're set out to build long-term foundational success, especially career-wise and money-wise. I do feel like also with the Ten of Pentacles, this is indicating financial stability coming your way. So maybe some of you have been dealing with like uncertainty in terms of your career in the past few months. And during this time, I feel like your career is transforming, or like the way that you make your money. Something about the way that you make your money is going to become more stable. Yeah, your pile is talking a lot about work here. So let's see your last card. We have the Quaker Spirit. There is always enough. Yeah, so in terms of money, I feel like the universe also wants to let you know there is always enough for you. I do see abundance coming your way. Like I see, especially with the world, I mentioned the shopping. So maybe some of you are going to buy something that you have been wanting to purchase. But I do feel like the universe just wants to remind you that maybe you're always financially protected, right? The protection can be also talking about you're always protected in your career, your finances, and everything is going to work out for you. I do feel like this, you're undergoing transformation, and the Tower showing up can maybe be like a bit of an intimidating card for a lot of us, but it's talking about a necessary transformation, and just it has to be, some things need to go in order for a new beginning to arise. Like that is how I'm picking up the Tower. And it's just kind of like a transformation that is needed for you in this time so that you can build up a more solid foundation for yourself. Because with the Tower, in the past, maybe you were rushing, or you were just jumping into opportunities without, thinking that much about them. And maybe that's what led to a lot of uncertainty. But I feel like now you're kind of having the right approach. I also want to say, like, you're not rushing things, you're not doing things just to quickly get results. I feel like you're really thinking about longevity here, which is really important in your case, and it's going to pay off very well in the end. We see with the Ten of Pentacles, so that's amazing. But pile number 2, that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated with you guys, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading for today about what is going to be happening for you over the next 3 to 5 days from whenever you come across this video. So pile number 3 for your card today, you guys felt drawn to the colorful hot air balloon card. We have a lot of pretty colors here for you. And you also felt drawn to the car dice. So this is your pile for today. Welcome to your reading, pile number 3. Let's start right away and let's see what is happening for you. What is going to be the energy, the events maybe that are happening, or any important messages, advice that your guides want to tell you for the upcoming 3 to 5 days. Spirit guides and angels, can you please give us messages for pile number 3? What exactly is happening for pile number 3 over the next 3 to 5 days? What is going to be their energy? Wow. Oh. Okay, I think I'm gonna shuffle because I didn't even get to shuffle for you. And a lot of cards came out. So let's just shuffle again. Pile number 3. What is happening over the next 3 to 5 days for you? All right, we'll take those. And also I want to get one more card. What is happening for pile 3 over the next 3 to 5 days? All right, so let's see your cards here. Let's see what is happening. Oh, we have roots. Connect with your roots. Ancestral wisdom guides you. Okay, so already we have very calm, grounding, peaceful energy showing up for you. Very interesting because I was filming pile number 1, you know, as the first pile, and they had the same kind of like grounded, slow-paced energy, you know, connecting with nature, connecting. They, in fact, like their card was about connecting with nature, and I call them pile number 3. So that is very interesting. Maybe you also felt drawn to that pile, but it doesn't have to be. I'm sure that your message is going to come across in a different way here, but we do have connect with your roots. Ancestral wisdom guides you. So I feel like your guides, first of all, are saying in the next 3 to 5 days to just connect more with nature, yourself, do more grounding things. We have key, successful outcome to your problems. Okay, let's see what else. We have the month of March. Okay, so month of March is kind of coming up here. If you're watching this video when it comes out, it should come out near the, I'm not really sure when I'm posting this, but either right before the new year or when the new year begins. So March is a few months away, but it's getting here. We also have man, dealings a relationship with a man. We have wealth. Ooh, wealth. Wow. Okay, so these days feel quite abundant for some of you. Oh, and we have fair man. Dealings a relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Okay, see how this can resonate because we have 2 men showing up here. Or 2 people maybe. Because it's a general reading, I usually don't like to really focus so much on the gender with these cards, but maybe there's 2 significant people in your life right now, pile number 3. Oh, and we have the sun, healing energy, happiness, comfort, and joy. Okay, you know, we also have here successful outcome to your problems, and we have healing energy, happiness, comfort, joy. So let's start here in terms of your message. I feel like over the next 3 to 5 days, if some of you have been maybe experiencing lately, like you're either feeling lower than usual, or maybe you're not having the best couple of days, or maybe some situations have come up for you, I feel like something is going to be resolved in the next 3 to 5 days. Like that is the first message your guides want to say. I see we have here, you know, successful outcome to your problems, and then there is healing energy coming in your life. So if there has been something that has been causing you, you know, to not make you feel your best, I feel like that's getting resolved in the next 3 to 5 days. Maybe it's about your relationship. Okay, if you're in a relationship, maybe it has to deal with a certain person or a certain male in your life that maybe is a part of this, or maybe they are the solution to your problem. So I feel like this person is going to be significant to you in that kind of way. Now with the March energy, maybe you're going to hear something about that's going to happen in March over the next few days. Maybe this person is a Pisces, or you guys are maybe a Pisces. Okay, and we have wealth as well. So money is going to come to you. This kind of wealth feels to me more like an instantaneous, just money shows up in your life. So maybe like a bonus check, If you guys are maybe working as a freelancer, you might get like either like a lot of clients or just like a lot of money coming in from your business or something like that. Maybe you're making a deal with a person as well in terms of money here. So something about the money is going to be coming up as well, about wealth. Overall, I feel like your guides also want to say like, I feel like a lot of you might be focusing a lot on maybe like a problem that you have. Like that's kind of what I'm getting from your energy. I feel like your guides are saying just try to ground your energy, try to think positively, which I know it's like so much easier for me to say this right now than, you know, for it to be done. But I feel like connecting with your roots, okay? Connecting with nature and where you come from, your ancestors, your spirituality is going to help you feel at ease, feel at peace, because there is reassurance in this message that something will be solved for you over the next 3 to 5 days. So maybe let's get the tarot cards, because this might help us see what exactly is being solved for you, or, you know, what else is happening for the next 3 to 5 days. Spirit guides and angels, please give us messages for pile number 3. What is being resolved for them, and what else do they need to know in terms of the next 3 to 5 days? Oh, Knight of Pentacles. I do feel there is some kind of business proposal coming in your life, or like money. So maybe that is what you have been dealing with. Maybe some of you have been wanting to increase your income or just have more money come in your life. So I do feel like that's coming as well. We have the 7 of Cups. Okay. Oh, I feel some of you are really focused on maybe manifesting something. Let's see. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the Page of Swords. Oh, 9 of Swords. Yeah, something is worrying you guys. Falling under the man here. Maybe it's something that has to do with a person. Maybe somebody is being immature in your life. Maybe that's how you feel. Very interesting. And we have the King of Swords. Okay. I feel like over the next 3 to 5 days, honestly, like I see your mood really switching up, pile number 3. Like I feel maybe when this reading finds you, you might be feeling a bit anxious, or there's like a situation that is worrying you. Yeah, it feels like maybe something doesn't really sit right, either with a person or what's happening in your life. But I feel over the next 3 to 5 days, there's going to be almost this like healing, uplifting energy coming in your life. You might be feeling called to cut something out of your life that has been making you feel worried. Maybe it's a person that you want to cut out, or a situation here. But with the King of Swords, I do feel like I see you like getting yourself together over the next 3 to 5 days. Like I see you're gonna pull yourself together. You're going to stand up, feel much better, first of all. Like I feel maybe you have been crying, because now I'm noticing on the March card, like I'm seeing the drops here. It's kind of reminding me of tears. I don't know if you're crying over something or somebody, but I feel in the next 3 to 5 days, it's like going to be resolved, and you're going to feel much happier, feel much better, much more uplifted. I do sense as well. I feel like you're leaving behind something that is not making you feel good. It's like, you know, also like this person, it feels like they're sitting under the tree, and it's really reminding me actually of the 4 of Cups. Like I'm getting a lot of 4 of Cups energy, which is an energy of, you know, when we focus on what we don't have, but the universe is trying to offer us what we want, you know, but our attention is towards something maybe negative, or something that is distracting us, right? So I feel like some of you maybe have been focusing or putting your attention and focus on the wrong thing, and that's why you're maybe not feeling your best. So I see over the next 3 to 5 days, it's like you're going to be able to shift your attention towards something better, which ultimately puts you in the energy of gain, of having, of wealth. So I feel like you're going to shift your attention or cut something out of your life that has been distracting you, pile number 3, which will result into more positive energy to come into your life. I do have to say, for some of you, this might be with a person, like there might be a person in your life that is making you feel this way, or a certain situation that has to do with a person. Maybe even a boss for some of you a relationship. or a friend, and I feel like you pulling your energy back towards you is really going to help heal you and uplift you. But there needs to be this kind of discipline. Like I also sense with the Nine of Swords, and especially the King of Swords coming afterwards, it's kind of saying to me that, I'm sorry, that's my dog in the background, by the way. Yeah, I think that she's sleeping right now, so yeah, she's dreaming something. But with the Nine of Swords and King of Swords, this to me is kind of saying like what's going to put an end to maybe this anxious feeling or this worry in your life is actually discipline. It's actually you pulling yourself together and sort of getting up and realizing, okay, I need to take charge. I need to do this myself. So whether that is, pulling yourself up and getting ready in the beginning of the day, or waking up earlier to set yourself up for success, or cutting something out of your life, I do feel like there's something like a discipline that will help you get yourself out of this situation. Yeah, there needs to be something like a more cutthroat discipline energy in order for this to be solved. Let's see your final card. Pile number 3, what is the last message from your guides? You have the Cat Spirit, claim your independence. Wow. And the 8 of Cups is actually talking about like we're leaving something behind in order to find something new. So I feel like some of you maybe need to go your separate ways from something, like become more independent, or take more charge of your situation and your life, like hold yourself a bit more accountable is also what I'm feeling. But I do sense a lot of you might be letting go of something in the next 3 to 5 days, which is what has been preventing you from feeling your best. And some of you, this might have been also like affecting your self-esteem and the way that you see yourself, because Nine of Swords can talk about also our insecurities. I feel like there might have been a person or a situation in your life that has been making you feel a little bit insecure, pile number 3, and you cutting this out of your life and claiming your independence back is exactly what's going to give you your power back. I mean, think about it. Like if you're constantly putting your energy towards something or somebody that is not fueling that back towards you, it's just draining. Like you're just pouring out energy, and it's not making you feel your best. But the moment you stop and you reverse that energy towards you, it's like you become the center, right? You become so powerful. So if something hasn't been making you feel your best, pile number 3, I do feel like you need to have this kind of discipline to set boundaries with situations or people when you notice that they're not, doing well for you and they're not making you feel your best. So there is something about claiming your independence and moving away, moving on from something that is going to help you gain your power back and heal yourself. So pile number 3, I feel like that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.